Welcome back, Love Tribe. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. Trying to get, I don't know, I've had bad luck with this stick of Palo Santo. It's like really hot, but it doesn't smoke a lot, which kind of defeats the purpose, huh? Welcome back, everybody. Sorry to start your reading out with chitty chat. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Trying not to show too much of myself because it is New Year's Eve, it's New Year's Day. And I have been recording zodiacs like there's no tomorrow. And so I haven't had any time for self-care, bathing, you name it. I'm still in my pajamas. But I am here doing the zodiac sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all cross watchers. If you're new to the energies here, I love you guys. Come on in. Get acquainted. We put our jammies on. We drink coffee. We just kind of hang out in our slippers. Whatever feels comfortable for you. We here at TR's Tarot Talk, I am an twin flame ascension coach and a relationship coach. I help people to heal their inner child and to balance out their masculine and feminine energies. And if you resonate with being a twin flame, you found the right reader. I don't do a whole lot of twin flame stuff here in the YouTube platform because I think it's a bit oversaturated, but I do have a Patreon where for $11.11 a month, I've created a whole community there. Hopefully we're going to grow this year too because it's union energies. So if you're interested, if you feel like you're on a twin flame ascension journey with a soulmate, high-level soulmate, twin flame, mirror soul, whatever you want to call them, you might want to check out the Patreon. Also, I do extended versions of every one of these 12 zodiacs on the first of the month over in Patreon. So if this resonates with you, we're going to be focusing today on love and romance and healing, self-healing. So we can be in alignment with true love and romance. And so we're going to take a look at the January energies, the beginning, the middle, the end of the month, and the most focal point that you should be focusing on according to Spirit. We've got 5 oracle decks. We've got 4 tarot decks. I'm going to take a look at single Pringles, those who don't have anybody in their heart and mind. But I have to warn you because Venus is in retrograde. There's been a lot of energy for singles about tying up loose ends with some past energy. So be prepared for that. And if you have somebody on your heart and mind, we're using the Tarot of Familiars. Yep. I can't read from here. Who does it? Let me look. Oh, it's Lisa Parker. It's written right on the back of the deck. Okay, and I'm just using the Rider-Waite Tarot. We're going to use the Starseers Tarot and the Muse Tarot for clarifying. All right, did I miss anything? You have one more day to order a private reading at the holiday special of $70 versus $100 if you want to take advantage of that. As long as you book it between now and the end of tomorrow, which is January 2nd, get that booking in, pay for it before the end of tomorrow, midnight tomorrow. You can get it at that discounted rate. So if you're interested, you like the way I read, whether you're returners, gosh, guys, I love you so much. Those of you who have been here through thick and thin, it's a new year. We're going to do so much work on ourselves. We won't even recognize ourselves next year, right? I'm pretty sure most of us don't recognize ourselves this year. But I do believe that we are a tender shoot, growing and continuing to really flourish in 2022. All right, so again, there's extendeds over in Patreon for this. If you resonate, it's less than $5 a month. It's $4.44. You get all the extended so you can cross-watch to your heart's content. And on top of that, you get exclusive content each week that does not get uploaded here on YouTube. So if you're interested, check it out. If you want a personal reading and you want a good $30 discount, the videos are anywhere from an hour plus. I mean, anybody that knows me, my readings are long. If you like nice little short readings, I haven't been doing those, but I'm going to do those in 2022. For those who resonate with a nice quick, hit it and get it. What do I need to know right now? So we will be incorporating those in the future here on TR's Tarot Talk. So I'm just going to pull you down. Anything you need to know is in the description box below. Let's just get to it. So we're going to start with our singles. Let's see. Do I have you where you can at least try to see? By the way, I got a new camera. I've had it for a while. I'm just kind of tech fearful. I'm not going to say I'm not smart enough to figure it out. I just kind of procrastinate things because of, fear of, I don't know what the fear is of, but it's just there. Like, I just don't deal well with attacking new technologies, but I'm going to figure it out because I got a nice stand that's going to put the camera right over the cards so you can see them more clearly. All right, your bottom deck energy before we even start in the pre-shuffle is the Death card. That's transformation, okay? It's endings and new beginnings. I am going to give it one good riffle shuffle. I'm not going to keep that card. I just wanted to mention that it's there. We're going to cut the deck and we're going to take a look at singles. My Virgo singles for the month of January. Spirit, what can my single Virgos experience in the first part of January in love and romance? Oh, look at that. Wow. I like that. Ace of Wands. Bada bing. All right, middle of the month. What can my singles experience in love and romance in the middle of the month? So you got two cards. You got Queen of Swords and Temperance. What can my single Virgos experience in the end of January, toward the end of January? So we got the Five of Swords in reverse. I like it. And the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I'm going to put that there, but I also want to ask Spirit, what is the highest and best outcome energetically for Virgos to experience in love and relationship by the end of the month? Like what's one card that can sum up the entire month for the majority of the collective single Virgos? What is one card, Spirit, to sum up the whole month? All right, so you got 2 5s. You got a lot of change coming in for you. Big change. Bottom of the deck is the Tower in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse. It looks to me like you had some kind of divine intervention. You might be doing some healing around a past. It is Virgo, or it is Venus in retrograde, and you are Virgo. There you are, hard at work, right? Working on what? Rebuilding your life after it came crashing down. And it's the Six of Cups. It could have been a soul contract of some sort, somebody you've known for a while. It could be maybe you're tired of not moving because you've got the King of Wands in reverse. You're not, it's inspired action. I think you were having a hard time with inspired action in previous month. You worked really hard. You're working hard on rebuilding yourself, and you're trying to do it, trying to figure out where it all went wrong, right? The Six of Cups is looking at the past. It's pulling out old photographs and poetry, or it's memorabilia. It's nostalgia. I feel like maybe you've been working on getting out of that energy, that stuck energy of the King of Wands in reverse, right? The King of Wands in the upright is somebody that takes control of their life. They're extremely creative and they are very tenacious. When they know what they want, they go after it with so much vigor, so much passion, right? It is the fire element. It's very passionately driven. And I think that maybe you've been a little stuck. You've been working on rebuilding. That's what it looks like. With the Fool, the Eight of Pentacles, the Tower. There's something that happened that you guys are healing from in the month of January. And it is creating huge change in your life. So the beginning of the month, now that King of Wands, right? He is the holder of that wand. But it was in the reverse in your reading. So there's been maybe some procrastination. You've been sitting around, kind of wallowing in past energies, looking at where you've been, what you've done, the way you used to do things versus the way you want to do things moving forward. And this is the universe, right? This is God, the hand of fate, bringing you in new, renewed energy, renewed ideas, new creativity, new creative spark, could even be new passion, okay? But what I see is you not being ready. I'm going to be honest. I see you still healing, still kind of guarded. You've got your hand out. I don't know what that song is, but my son listens to the contemporary rock or whatever it is, top 40 shit. And there's a song that says, "Put your loving hand out, baby." That's what it looks like you're doing. You're putting that hand out, right? But you're pretty much telling the universe, or whoever this Ace of Wands is, could be the universe, could be a person. But you're telling them, if you can't come in balanced, if you can't come in right, if you don't come in with peace, love, harmony, whatever, if you come in with all this 5 energy, I'm probably not going to let you in. I mean, she's got her sword at the ready. She's like, you can come in, but you're going to come in right. Healthy boundaries, nice, firm, sturdy, healthy boundaries around balance. You're wanting balance, temperance. And temperance is the angel of divine timing, right? So it's like when this comes in, you are going to be thinking with that Queen of Swords, is this the right time for me? Am I ready? Am I still needing to heal more? Am I ready to be the King of Wands? Am I ready to come out and just go after it, or allow it to come toward me? Because the end of the month, we've got the 5 of Swords in reverse. This is you saying, you know what? I'm not willing to argue. I'm not willing to fight. I'm not willing to have any more chaos or conflict. I know what I want. I'm creating change in my life. And that change has to happen with me, right? Because it looks like with the 5 of Wands as the highest and the most active energy that you're going to experience in the month of January. Now I'm going to clarify this. This is something we're going to look deeper into, but my guess is what I'm feeling here is this could be if it's not a person, if it's not romance, if it's not, passion, this could be that you get a lot of new suitors, right? People who are competing for your attention with that Ace of Wands, maybe because you found this beautiful balanced state. Now you're energetically got them lining up at your door, right? Because this is competitive nature. This is people fighting to get that Ace of Wands. Now, if this has to do with your business or work or whatever, which could be with that 8 of Pentacles, I'm going to be honest. You might have lost your job. You might be creating something new because you're single, right? I'm not seeing any cups, guys. Well, yeah, I do. I see the 6 of Cups, but it's in reverse. That's the past. It's not fresh. It's not something new coming in. So I feel like for some of you, if you lost a job or if you've been working on bettering your life, if you've got an inspired idea that's been in your mind brewing. Like me, I've been wanting to write a book for years, but I just can't seem to. I got that writer's block. I don't know what to name it. I don't know how I want to outline it. And so there's been a lot of chaos and conflict inside of me around becoming that King of Wands and taking that inspired action and just moving forward with it. So you're going to have to figure out, because everybody, and this is a collective reading. I'm focusing on love and romance, but it does look like you could be actually being very creative in your work creations. You know what I mean? Like everything's creativity, unless you're working at a factory and just hammering stuff out. Even doing stuff like that, you're still able to put some creativity into it, right? You might set your boxes up different than other people. You might have a certain way that you like to load the machine, whatever. Creativity flows in everything. But what I'm seeing for the highest energy that you're going to have in the month of January is change. You got 2 5s here. One is being stuck in your thoughts, right? Or this could be sharp words with the Queen of Swords. You're not taking no shit no more. You're right here. Look at this. This Queen of Swords looking at this 5 of Swords in reverse. No, no, no. I ain't taking no more shit. I'm going to sit here on my throne, and anybody that comes toward me better come in right. Balance. Better come in peaceful, no more fighting, no more arguing. Maybe there's been something going on in your life where there's been a lot of arguments, there's been a lot of fighting, there's been a lot of chaos, right? And so it was the sword element, and you kind of put up some healthy boundaries around the swords, but you've got this wand coming in, and then you got all these wands here at the end of the month. So this could be creative ideas. Maybe you've got lots of ideas and you don't know which one to move forward with. That's why the King of Wands is in reverse, you know? I want to write a book, I want to lose weight. It's New Year's, right? Today is day 1 of 2022. Now, if this is suitors, this is telling me that you've got people competing for you, but you're using a lot of discernment in the month of January because you want balance in your life, right? So I think what Spirit's trying to tell you is you want to create something new. You're rebuilding your life after a tower moment. So in the deeper reading over in Patreon, we're going to take a look at what was that tower, why, and it does look like it could be from your childhood, right? Doesn't have to be, it could be anything. We're going to take a look at it. We're going to go deeper into it. But on the surface level for this reading over here, you've got something coming in for you. And it is going to create change for you. And I think you're magnetizing it with the Temperance card because you're in a vibrational alignment with it. But you are discerning. You're being very smart, wise, analytical. You're not putting your guard down. You're a little guarded, protecting your energy, because it looks like you've dealt with quite a bit of chaos and conflict and you're done with it. I'm ready to be done with this. And then, of course, the universe likes to test us when we've been on a healing journey. When you get a tower moment, and you had a tower moment, it's already happened by the looks of it, around something in the past, maybe even a past lover or your childhood. There could even be some energy around you might have experienced some kind of trauma in your childhood that has been hindering your ability to create for yourself without fear, right? So many things this could be. So as I channel, each of you will get seeds, right? Those with the eyes to see and the ears to hear. When something falls on your ears and it resonates, that's your message. It's a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Some of you are healing from your childhood, from God knows anything. Could be abuse, neglect, family dynamics of being controlled, hovering parents, just chaos, conflict, instability. And this is just for some of you. For some of you, it left you feeling out of control in your life. You weren't able to step up and take leadership in your own creations, in your own life. And that can play into every relationship you've ever had, right? The King of Wands in reverse is somebody who can't create for themselves. They need help. They need somebody else to make the decisions, somebody else to bring the ideas, somebody else, maybe you're good at taking what other people create and making it happen, but you've never really been good at creating something that is exclusively yours. And so that can fall into relationships because it's a childhood trauma. It's like you create from that belief system, the belief that I can't do it alone. I can't do this alone. I need help. I need other people to help in the mix. But when you've been creating with other people, they're creating chaos. They're not creating stability. The universe is handing you an opportunity to create for yourself something better than the fives. It's change. It's more balanced, okay? Now, if that's your work and it's about something you experienced in your childhood, that's what I see for a portion of you. For the others of you, I see an end. Let's remember, no matter what it is, it always plays out in relationships. Relationship with yourself, relationship with your family, relationship with your peers, relationship with your boss and co-workers, and love. And everything that we've experienced as humans conditions us, teaches us, trains us to believe a story that we're telling ourselves over and over and over again. And it looks like for you guys, the story you've been telling yourself is, I can't do this alone. And Spirit is healing that within you, balancing your masculine and feminine energies, showing you that you absolutely can do this alone, right? Because nobody really exists in the world but source. That's it. Energy, right? We all have the creative spark of source within us, which is what helps us to create. And so it looks like in the month of January, you're getting your mojo back. You're being gifted an opportunity from Spirit to get out of stagnation and this fear of not being able to do something by yourself. Masculine energy, drive to create, drive to move, drive to take leadership. And it hasn't been easy for you. It looks to me like there's been a lot of chaos and conflict and obstacles in your life. But and it looks like you could be tested in the month of January with these 2 5s. It's like Spirit's giving you a new opportunity to have balance in your life, but are you going to choose chaos and conflict like before, or are you going to become the leader? Because the Queen of Swords is definitely a leader, but she's in her feminine energy instead of masculine. And we all have masculine and feminine within us. Okay. So it looks to me like you're balancing out that healthy feminine energy of been there, done that, bought the t-shirt and the beer koozie. I kind of see the energy. I can see the writing on the wall. I've reflected. I've looked at my past. I've done a lot of healing. I'm rebuilding my life. I've put in the work, and I am not willing to fight or compete with other people anymore. This could be a fear of other people being better than you too, right? Comparing yourself to others. And so if we turn that energy into romance, what I'm seeing here is that for some of you, you could have very well had a divorce or a breakup. And you've been in this feeling of healing, learning how to be alone, learning how to do this by yourself, learning how to be strong, learning how to be smart, discerning, trust. It's like you've been weeding your garden, right? And Spirit might just bring you a test in January. You got 2 5s here. with the ace. It's like you've got a chance for a new beginning, but you got to show up differently. And the only way you can get this change is by showing up differently. And so it does look like a test is coming for you in January. And, your highest and best advice is going to come from the oracles. But I'm going to leave this here, and we're going to take a look at the other group. And then in the deep dive over on Patreon, we're going to figure out details. But your guidance isn't here yet. I haven't turned over your guidance for January. But intuitively reading this reading, Spirit's asking you to stay out of conflict, stay out of this 5 energy. You might just get tested, and you're supposed to have healthy boundaries and not allow any more of that chaos into your life, because really what you want is peace, temperance. And you're being called to create it for yourself, not to be a victim of any of this 5s. You're supposed to, the universe is like, well, when we bring you this new energy, how are you going to show up for it? Are you going to show up with healthy boundaries, saying, well, I know what I want, I know what I'm changing, I know what I've healed, I know where I've been? Or are you going to fall back into the old patterns and allow all the chaos and conflict to kind of, put you in that energy of the Queen of Swords of, well, I don't want anything. And that's not good either, because the universe is trying to give you something. But you have to be in the energy of knowing the difference between what is good and what is not, what is peaceful, what is chaotic. All right, let's take a look at those who are in a loving connection, or in separation from somebody that they have on their heart and mind. That's usually what comes out in these readings. This is for the group of you that know who you want, and you've been trying really hard to make it happen. And there's obstacles and challenges that need to be overcome. We're going to take a look at January for you with your person. Are you overcoming them? Is there fresh new union energies, or is it still a work in progress where there's lessons being learned and challenges being overcome? All right. All right. For those who are in loving connection, let me move these guys over a little bit. We're going to focus now, because we're going to sew both scenarios up with the advice here. All right. First of the month, for those who have someone on their heart and mind that resonates with being a Virgo or cross watcher. 5 of Wands in reverse. I like that. Over here, you got 5 of Wands in the upright. All right. Mid-month of January, for those Virgos or cross watchers that have somebody on their heart and mind, what is the energy of mid-January? Ooh, Queen of Wands, bada bing. Yeah, so you guys can learn a little something from this group over here. All right, so end of the month, what can my viewer expect in their energy with their person toward the end of January? Oh my God, I can't take that many. I can't. I'm sorry. I know they all turned over to it's a message. I get it. But Spirit, this is not, we're not writing books here. You just want to know, end of the month of January, what can those who have somebody on their heart and mind experience in the month of January in love and connection? Fresh energy. Clear, concise messages toward the end of January for Virgo, or for the viewer who has somebody on their heart and mind. What is the energy in the month of January toward the end? I think I missed it. I think it's right here, to be honest. See how it's sticking out there? Yes, that was one of the group that fell out. So I'm going to take that. All right, and what is the highest and best? Well, no, what is the summation of the total month of January. Give me one card that sums up the whole energy of the month of January for those Virgos or viewers that have somebody on their heart and mind. One card only, please, Spirit, for a summation of the energies they can experience and love. There we go. Okay. Well, that's nice. I like that. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. Bada bing. Very well. Oh, you did get two. Look at that. We had a hiding card. I'll take it since it's on the table. All right. So for those of you that are in connection or have somebody on your heart and mind, we have, beginning of the month, we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. No more bullshit. It's like this group over here, you're showing up as the Queen of Wands. I know what I want. I'm confident. I'm magnetic. I've created changes. I'm not in chaotic energy anymore. No more chaos and conflict. No more, this could be thoughts in your mind. This could be people in your life. It doesn't matter. 5 of Wands says I am not accepting or open to any conflict. Queen of Wands, I am confident. I am magnetic. I am strong. I'm creative. I'm a force to be reckoned with. And you're in your power. I love this for you. Next, we have at the end of the month, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So this could mean one of two things. This could mean that there were things that you were investing in that just never came to fruition. They never sprouted. They never grew. They just kind of were dead on the vine. And so at the end of January, you're just not giving any more of your time, money, resources, or energy to it. Okay? Remember, as I channel, whatever falls on your ears that resonates is what's your message. Okay? Because I'm going to give a couple different scenarios here, and I want you to really kind of be in this power to discern which one you are. Okay? So some of you are no longer feeding any energy to this cycle. Okay? You believe how you're going to create change in this is by no longer feeding it your time, attention, or energy. And believe me, that does create change, especially when somebody is quantumly entangled. And, when you're chasing, what you're chasing runs from you. That's magnetics, okay? When you are magnetic, Queen of Wands, you don't chase. What you want comes to you. And so in the month of January, for some of you, it feels like you're not chasing anymore. Whatever this person's doing, whatever's going on in their life, you just understand that you can't make things happen. You're going to be in some kind of a state of flow and acceptance. And you're just going to kind of be in your Queen of Wands energy saying, if it's meant to be, it'll come to me, right? What is meant for me will come to me. And for those of you that that doesn't resonate with you, then the 7 of Pentacles is a gestation period, right? I've already done everything I can. I planted all the seeds, I've watered, I've fertilized the soil, I've given it the love and attention and affection that it needs. And now I just need to trust that the universe is taking care of what's happening underground. Will this grow roots? Will this flourish? It's like, that there's not a whole lot more you can do here, which again kind of is the same energy of not feeding a whole lot of attention, but it is still an investment. It's just an investment that hasn't paid its dividends yet. So you've already done the work, right? You've created the change. You're being the change that you want to see. So what is the biggest energy you can experience? The summation of your January is the King of Pentacles in reverse with the 9 of Wands in reverse. This is total acceptance that this is out of your control, right? This is out of your control. This is up to somebody else. And that King of Pentacles does give me the vibe of this Emperor and Temperance. So we got Emperor, Temperance, Judgment in reverse, Knight of Swords, or Page of Swords in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, Ace of Cups in the upright. So I feel like you're highly intuitive. I feel like you know. You're not, it's like you're just in flow. It's a beautiful energy. You're just kind of stepping up into that Queen of Wands energy of, I trust that I have done everything I can in this situation. And now it's up to God, it's up to the universe, it's up to spirit. And if this person commits, it's up to them. I'm not going to be the wounded warrior. I'm not going to close myself off to it, but I'm not going to pursue it either. Because it looks like you found a place of authority, leadership, and balance. It's like you've passed some kind of judgment and you've learned a lesson with that Page of Swords in reverse. You've learned a lesson. Hangman in reverse. You're not sacrificing your love, your cup anymore. But with that ace, with all this energy here, this feels like divine masculine, divine feminine energy. It just really feels to me as if it's a knowing. It's just a knowing. You're allowing nature to take its course, is what you're doing. You're allowing nature to take its course. All right, so guys, I don't have a pause button. I'm going to stop this video. I'm going to have to upload this in 2 different parts because somebody's knocking at my door. I will restart this. There will be a 1 and a 2, and I am so sorry. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Hold on.